our town. Dorothy Thompson speaking to you today from near the rapids on the Pine River. And we have a show about how you can help young people in our community. Director Sue Sharp about KINSHIP of Richland County.
Sue Sharp, you are the Director of KINSHIP of Richland County.
I am. I'm the new Director of KINSHIP of Richland County.
It's Executive Director, but you sound too fancy.
That is way fancier than I can be.
Tell us about what it does. What is KINSHIP?
So KINSHIP is an organization from Richland County. Let me get this back, but I think, 1987. We've been involved with the national affiliate since 1987. The goal has always been to mentor kids, right? To give them that one other person that they feel safe, comfortable with, that they can have a bond or connection with.
Yeah.
And for a lot of families, especially if you move into this county and you're not from here and you don't know anybody, it's really hard sometimes to get established.
Yeah.
And to also get your kids in a space where it's not just you with them all the time.
Right.
I think we talked about this once, like a long time ago I had this opportunity with a friend's mom. And this friend's mom said to me, you don't have to be your family. Like, you don't have to go through that path. Well, my family's great, but like all families, they had some dynamics in there that probably weren't the best, right?
Yeah.
Love my parents, but yeah, not always the best. And it was like, that just made a light bulb go off in my head, like, oh, I don't have to work at the Five and Dime, or I don't have to like work at a factory, or I could have other opportunities. And she was responsible for planting that seed in my head. And so I think about this all the time when we have conversations with kids. That's what we're doing, is we're planting seeds for futures. And that's what KINSHIP is about. Helping them grow their future, letting them have experiences that they might not have normally had within their own home.
What age range of children?
We are from 5 until 17.
Now, are these, they're not necessarily from homes that are in disarray?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, it's really anybody's home.
Okay.
Your home, my home, anybody's home. But where the parent recognizes the kid could use the influence of someone else in their lives.
An adult.
Yeah. Or even like, what if you are a single parent and you would love to go grocery shopping at Walmart once a week without the presence of your child?
Right. No.
Laundry, maybe, or just go read a book and not have to feel guilty about doing that because you know there was somebody else for this time.
And it's not expensive to take a child out to. I think you mentioned you stop in the dairy, always a plug, and you get ice cream, and you walk in the park, just walk around the park.
Yeah. It's not expensive. It doesn't even have to cost you anything. I think about the kids. For some reason this year, the mentors have been making a lot of little picnic lunches and doing picnicky kind of things, and the kids are loving that experience.
Yeah.
I think it's because we do tend to run to fast food places, but to actually make bologna sandwiches and like go to the park or go someplace to eat, it's really about that walking and talking time.
Yeah.
About everything and nothing. We talk about
everything and nothing. Yes.
Everything. We talk about everything and nothing at all.
And you mentioned on the phone that as we mentioned, it's not expensive. It could be just
the biggest expense is your time.
Yeah. And you were a mentor. You were with the international program at the campus from at least 2013.
Yeah, it was our glory years.
Oh, they were.
Yeah, it was a great time. I honestly it was a great time.
With Kathy Necker and Colleen.
And who else was there? There was a number of people. Emery was there, yeah. We just went through a great period. But I loved working with the international students.
That was a lot of work, because you helped with that Parade of Nations with, what, 55 students to herd?
Yeah, herding cats has been my goal in life. Like, I'm always herding cats.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so much the same passion in me is that, like with the international kids, they didn't have an anchor point. If they didn't feel good, they didn't have somebody that they could necessarily go to. So that was the kind of supports we gave. If they needed to get out to Walmart, we could get them out to Walmart. If they really wanted their mom's food, I would do whatever I could to figure out how we could go to my house and make that, if that's what's going to make you feel better. During testing, when testing is like super stressful, like, let's make your mom's biryani.
Right.
Like, let's make food that makes you feel happy again.
Yes, I took some of the Pakistanis sometimes were homesick. I mean, they're on the other side of the world. So we would go to an Indian buffet. It was on Odana, I'm not even sure if it's still there. Just for the day, it was fun. It was not expensive.
Yeah, with some of the kids too in this program, maybe they've never actually left Richland Center, right? So if you take them into Madison, that is such an eye-opening experience. I remember taking some kids over to Henry Vilas Zoo.
Oh yeah. And that's
Mind
still free?
blown. Yes, it's still free, by the way, friends. Still free.
And the capital's
And
free.
amazing, yes. But, you know, kids from this area need to experience other parts of life to know that there is something bigger out there.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that when we were at the zoo. It was like all the nations. You saw people from all across the world there in representation. And they were watching the animals for sure. The tigers, the lions are impressive. But the people watching, that's what I was really seeing them do. A lot of great people watching. And then all the way home, a million questions. Like a million questions. And I just thought that was so cool.
Wow. Are there any places there's so many places that are free, like the Rockbridge Park, Pier Park, is it called?
Yep, Pier Park.
You can kayak, which I've never done, so it probably wouldn't be advisable for me to take kayaking.
Well, but there's, you know, I'm not from Richland County, and I think there's so much going on here. I really am. I'm all about the Driftless area. There is so much here to see. But I think when you grow up here, you think it's nothing. Yeah. But we have some of the best, like, walking trails and hiking trails around. Like, they're fantastic. The Pine River is a great thing. Being able to go to a drive-in with a kid is so fun, because the drive-in in itself is not just watching a movie, right? They all run out in front of the field. They're all playing soccer or football or frisbee with kids that they don't know or maybe do, right? Some of them have really never had that concession stand experience, you know, so.
And outdoor movies, drive-in, whatever you want to call them, they're hard to find in Wisconsin.
Yeah, we're really lucky.
I know.
We are very lucky.
We have a roller rink.
We have a roller rink.
Those are very hard to find.
Yeah, and you talk to people when you're there, they've come from a long way to come here. And speaking of which, like the roller rink, Phil has always done a great job of donating to KINSHIP so that the kids can have a roller skating party there, experience that. You know, Tony's always been good with movie stuff. Like, the community has always been a great resource. But the thing that I've noticed since starting with KINSHIP as their director is our funds in our coffer, I'm going to look straight at the camera, are really small. Really, really small. So I have been reaching out to a lot of different people saying, like, if you can help this organization at all, if, you know, kids and their futures are important to you, about teaching them about the roots of their own community, if that's important to you, like, please consider donating, because as we know, people are not donating, not like they used to donate.
Right. Now, is this always cash, or is this, what are you looking for?
Well, cash is always great, right?
Yeah.
A donation of funds helps. Like, even, I was just looking at all of our brochures, like, everything needs to be updated. We need to create a new logo, la 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 la. All of that takes money. Advertising takes money, as you know.
Yeah.
But also, like, we're doing We're kayaking on Sunday
Well, speaking
and
of-
having a little picnic. Yeah.
You are?
We
I
are.
gotta write that down. Okay, and it's at July 13th at 1 p.m. Lions Park.
So that's on 80. That's
Out, you take a right.
yeah, take a right on 80 as you're heading out towards,
Yeah, there's
Rockbridge.
one of the landings there.
Yes.
Macaulay
Yep.
showed me.
Yep. So we're going to take off from there and we're going to go to North Park. How long do you think that takes?
Well, probably 10 minutes. I don't know.
By Pine River, it takes an hour and
Are you
15
kidding?
minutes. No. Surprise, surprise. The Pine River, if you
That
ever look
feels
at
I've never
this,
been on.
does this.
Yeah,
It is a switchback of switchbacks.
you're going as far as.
North Park.
Yes, no, not the rapids though.
Nope, we're not going through the rapids this year. That's a little scary for some kids.
Yeah.
And also some adults, maybe not being as agile as they once were.
Mm-hmm.
But we come out at North Park, we're gonna be at Rectum for a little picnic, so please come over and see what we're about at the picnic
This coming, well, no.
this Sunday.
Yeah, but this probably won't air till Monday. I don't know.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You can donate at any time, you can check us out at any time.
Do you have your sponsors on a flyer, like thank you to?
We will.
Okay.
That is definitely in progress right now because we do want to make sure that we always thank people. The Brickos just gave us a beautiful donation.
Okay.
The Locker Plant gave us a nice donation. Walmart, I went into Walmart and said I'm having this picnic and I really could use some donations and they gave me a $100 gift card on the spot. That's huge.
Yes.
That is huge because our budget for food is $30.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not very much.
No, but that just kind of shows you like we really need supportive people and we really need help.
There are businesses in town that are very philanthropic, and I don't want to name them because they may not be doing that. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get in touch with as many places as possible. And we've always, like the Lions Club, United Givers, they've always been good to us. There's like many places that have always been good to us. But I think that there's opportunities that we haven't actually looked at before and that we're going to be able to look at. The Campus Foundation, I'll be coming your way.
Oh, yes, they have a couple bucks.
Yeah, but one of the things that I'd like to start, and I've been talking with the other kinship programs in the state, is they do something called Kins Club. So mentors are hard to find. People are not stepping up to volunteer in a way that people used to. So what we can do then is we can have one person do a class, do a fun night, like every other month. Like you are good at putting together videos, right? You're a videographer,
so.
right? You're good at that. They love the video, like they're all about TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
They're all about YouTube. They're all about like, how could we do this better? Well, can you imagine how excited that might make the 11-year-olds to 17-year-olds?
Yes.
Yes. If you love to paint and you would be happy just to come in one night, throw out all your spare old paint and let kids just work on canvases. So that's a great opportunity to take in a lot more kids, bring a lot more kids into kinship, and the mentorship looks more like club.
Yeah.
So we don't then need a mentor for every single kid. They can come under the kids club, kinship club, and every other month do an activity, which is also then helpful for the mentors because sometimes it's like, what am I going to do with them? It's January.
Right, yeah.
You know, it's a little harder, but
But do you, is there one in every county, or are there some of the?
no. So we're mostly in Minnesota, Wisconsin. I think I'm going to guess at this, I think there's 17 affiliates. In Wisconsin, I think there's like 7 or 8. So we are one of the 7 or 8s. And we're unique in the fact that our mission really is just about helping families and their kids connect with other adults.
Okay.
So, of course, if you want to become a mentor, please call me. But you go through kind of a background check like you would expect you would
Sure,
have to,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we look for references that can tell a little bit about your character. Luckily, in Richland County, I've only been here 30-some years, and I don't know everybody.
Well, it's easier to find people who would know people.
Yeah, right? And it really helps because then we know the person. There's a young man that we're looking for a sponsor for right now, and I think I found one. He loves basketball. He loves playing basketball. Happens that a friend of mine loves coaching basketball.
Oh.
And I just reached out to them and was like, would you be interested? And they're like, send me the form.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of easy.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
Who established this? Do you know originally?
I don't know. I mean, I know Jenny Marcoon did for a long time. Leonard Fry did. John Collins was involved. Michelle, of course, Nolan Karras.
Right.
Long time. So people have been long time in these positions.
You said 1987?
Mm-hmm.
So that's when it took off nationally.
Took off in Richland Center.
Oh, I wonder how old.
1954.
Okay, 54.
Yeah, I'm not really smart. I
So
just
somebody-
brought this with all the dates on it.
I wonder who did that. If that was a federal program or was it?
No, it was a grassroots. It always has been.
Okay.
So a county in Minnesota saw where their youth population was just really underserved.
Uh-huh.
They didn't have a boys or girls club. They didn't have a lot of things.
Yeah.
And most of the places are rural. We don't have boys or girls club. We don't have a big school district with school buses that can take you on trips everywhere.
Mhm.
You know, so it's very much grassroots. It is all about the people of that community coming together and loving this same idea, loving the fact that they can connect with the kids. So a lot of people who are empty nesters become mentors, people who like kids but didn't have kids.
Yeah.
You know, just people in general who have some kind of skill that they want to share with somebody else, because I think you get to a part in your life when you turn 50 and that purpose of your life starts to change.
Mm-hmm.
And you wonder what is your purpose? Like, what could I be doing to help more, right? And if
Yeah.
that's you, if you're, I always call you souls of service. If you're a soul of service, you want to be in service to something, then this is a really great opportunity.
Do you ever get, I wonder if there are grants, federal grants, state grants?
There are, and I'm hoping to be able to apply for some of those, yeah.
Are you a grant writer?
I'm not a grant writer, but I am not afraid to try.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not afraid to try.
How many people are on your board?
We have 8 people on the board currently.
Okay.
So, and one of our board directors has been on since, or has been here since the beginning, Peggy Olive.
Oh, of course.
And then she moved away, right? And then she came back, and now she's back on the board. So even with Leonard Fry, like, he's just got such a great knowledge of how things were. I was going through our archives and I found out that at one time KINSHIP had a house.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, interesting, right?
Do you know where that was?
I saw the deed, it said Seminary Street. I don't know where it was.
Okay.
But I'm sure that the maintenance of any building
And we're
gets to be a
sitting
lot.
in seminary right here.
Yeah, so
Who
we're
knows-
sitting on Seminary, yeah.
Who knows if it was east or west? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know, but yeah, so there's a big history of KINSHIP being in this community. I think over the last few years, like, there just hasn't been a big presence. Because I can say KINSHIP to people who've lived here their whole lives and they're like, yeah, isn't it the backpack program or something like that? I'm like, no.
How do they reach you?
I heard them on WRCO 6 years ago.
On the morning show.
On the morning show. And I said to self, oh, you should do that,
Yeah.
right? You should do that. So I did. So I've been actually mentoring my students since they were 9 years old. So about 6 years now.
Mhm.
And, you know, they're absolutely a full-on teenager right now.
Do you still have that horse that the Pakistani
Yes.
rode?
Yes, I
In
do.
2014.
Yes, yes. Oh, Ben's got a great story about there were Pakistani kids at my farm who'd never been at a farm, like And we're not a farm, we're like the gentleman farmer kind of thing. We have horses and chickens and cute things. And he brought out the Pakistani kids and that one young man from West Africa who was close to 7 feet tall. Do you remember him? Anyway, he got on top of my horse and literally his feet were like this far from the ground. He looked like he was riding a pony. It was so big. But they were all thrilled with that.
I just remember from Ivory Coast. I don't remember. Huh. You think I'd remember somebody that tall?
Oh, he's super tall. Yeah, if you're watching, thank you. We had a great day. It was a fun time.
Yeah. And you had that tree that they climbed and posed for pictures.
Yes.
Is that still there?
Yes, most of it.
Okay.
We've lost some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think about, so I moved here, gotta think about how old my youngest is, 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've always been involved in some way or another with the youth of this county.
Yeah.
In one capacity or another. Over the last couple of years, I had done the STING after school enrichment program with the school district, which I really loved doing that. So, you know, and this just kind of fell in my lap and was like, it was an easy yes. It was an easy yes.
We just need more Sioux sheriffs. Well, how can they contact you if they're interested?
So, Kinship has a phone number.
I'll put this on the screen.
Okay, but it's 608-604-9414.
Mm-hmm.
Also, kinshiprc@gmail.com. You can look us up on Facebook. It's Kinship of Richland County. You will find me.
Okay.
Or any one of our wonderful board members.
Can you name some other board members?
So we have Chelsea Wanacke.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We have George Heggie. We have Julie Kepler. We have Lisa Goff. We have Brandon Federley.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Brandon. And who am I missing? John Collins. Peggy Olive.
I think that's, you named them all.
I think I did.
Yeah. Was there anything else you want to add?
No, if you know of a kid that you think could really benefit from this program, just having one other adult in their life, please reach out. It is free. You don't have to do anything, right? I will help you fill out the application if you need it be.
Okay.
Mentors, we need mentors, right? If you are interested, really an hour a week or an hour and a half every 2, and it definitely depends on the age of your kid.
Okay.
Right? But it takes not a lot of time to let somebody ride their bike on sidewalks or in the park, you know, walk with you, walk your dog. Half the time, the girl that I mentor is in my barn helping me sweep it out. Like, she just loves to help with the horses. She loves to ride the horses, you know, all of that kind of stuff. But
Have you connected with the high school, like having seniors do this? I don't know, for extra credit, who knows?
well, when
Like 18-year-old seniors or whatever it is.
well, they could for sure.
Mhm.
But also, I'd be interested in like even having the Key Club come in when I'm talking about doing some of those like fun nights.
Mhm.
Like when we do just a club night, to have Key Club in, create some sort of activity. I love Colleen from the County Extension, the Food Wise program.
Oh, yeah.
Like, these are all partners that we have in this community that always are super good about reaching out.
I was going to say city council, I mean, the school.
Partners of Prevention.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of good partnerships going on in this community, but it's just that reaching out to them and saying, you do something and I have a need, you do something and I have a need, and putting it all together, and how can I help you? Because that's what I want the kids in Kinship to learn, that you also go out and you help somebody else.
Yeah.
So as our Kinship kids get older and become teenagers, I like them to be the leaders, right? They will become the leaders for some of these activities in the younger kids. So that's what I want. Community support. Please come out and give us a hand.
Well, thank you, Sue Sharp.
Thank you, Ben.
You guys have got taller already. I think everybody's going to say that about you.
And you're going down the rapids. That'll be exciting.
She's done it before.
I've never done it. I think I'd be scared, but you're not.
Yeah. We would have to.
Hello.
Canoeing and kayaking is your favorite? What about you're really good at the roller skating? You're really good at bowling.
She does all those.
I know. Is very excited?
And guess what? I finally learned how to do the backflip on the floor in gymnastics.
Did you? I don't know if you know this, but she's like very bendy.
Really?
Like extremely doubly jointed-y bendy. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
I can't do that.
I
You do
could never-
backflips?
If I did,
By accident, yeah.
someone would call an ambulance.
Right, yeah.
And he's excited to go canoeing, kayaking, all the above.
You're going to be sick with your back straight.
Turn it around, that's the front. I got the seat pulled up for you. There you go, sit down.
Yeah, I'm going to sit on my towel.
All right. All right, you ready, girl?
I am ready. Ready,
All right.
Celine? Here we
What
go.
do you think?
Hang on, sweetie. Going back.
Oh, that's nice. They got a nice
All right,
place to
now
sit
we're on
in.
right behind her.
All right. Okay, turn your paddle so that turn your paddle.
You're
So I
on
can
the
make
road,
sure that
girl.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Oh no!
You'll be
This can go
fine.
one second. This can go off time, right? Is that as long as this is?
Oh, you're fine. Here you go.
Okay.
Have to save her from.
Just hold on there for a minute. Just hold right on there. Yes, there.
There you go.
Take off here. You're gonna lean back, okay?
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, you're on your.
Lean back, Jags. And lean in the middle. Lean to the left. Lean to the left. You're doing good. We're doing good.
Don't get lost, Judd.
Oh, we're not sunk, Jackson.
Yeah.
We're not sunk. Hey, we're doing good. We're floating.
Good job.
We're a little over the capacity, but we're floating.
Come here, girl. Come on.
This way. There you go. Come on up.
Beach swell. I'm gonna get up on my knees first.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, it was.
That's way faster than I can run. We should go see what kind of food there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also have a thank you card here for Elaine. She had been a mentor for many years and she's decided to step down, so we wanted to do a thank you card for her as well. So if you want to sign that and just say thank you. For Michelle, what we have here is a box of rocks. And if you don't know, one of Michelle's hobbies is making wonderful mosaics and grottos and things out of rocks and gems. So I'm hoping that she likes that we're feeding into that. And so you can look through here, they have different sayings on them, and try to find one that either reminds you of Michelle or your experience with kinship. And then you can take a Sharpie and write on the back your name. That'll be your rock of your thing that you're giving her. And then you can put it in here in the basket, and then we'll give that to her at our next meeting. She's going to come to our July board meeting, so we'll give that to her and take a picture. If you also want to just take a note card, you could write down your name and any memories or thank you that you want to write to Michelle as well, because maybe you want to write something about why you picked this rock for her, or just something else about kinship and about thanking her for what she's done for our group. So I'm just going to leave these here with a permanent marker that you should use on the rock. And then there's some pens you can use on the note card, or you can use the marker on there too. And then the card goes to her as well if you want to just sign that. It's a card that says, "You rock." So we got that for Michelle, and then we've got this kitty one for Elaine here. So yeah, before you leave, if you could do at least a rock, and we can come over and get them all together before we finish the event.
The plants are surrounding the building. We're all doomed. We're gonna die. Oh boy, Audrey, what are we gonna do?
Cut. This has nothing to do with my show.
Yes, it does. This is my shop floor.
This trailer has nothing to do with the musical.
Oh,
and what is this? Sorry. Plastic vines.
Yeah, those
From Amazon.
$3. You two, get back to high school. Back to rehearsal.
Forget about it.
Go.
I'm walking here.
And we'll take this back to the high school ourselves. This is going to be the real performance space, the stage at the Richland Center High School. Community Players of Southwestern Wisconsin presents Little Shop of Horrors, a dark comedy, rock and roll musical. We will be performing here at the Richland Center High School. The performances will be the last weekend of July and the first weekend of August. We have single tickets at $15 for an adult and $10 for children, or a family package, which is $50 for 2 adults and any number of children. So come, enjoy the show, tap your feet, and have a lovely time.
Well, here along the Pine River, there are some benches where you can sit, enjoy the breeze, and watch the river go by. If you're into something more exciting and you want to go kayaking down the Pine River and over the rapids, you might want to contact 13 Pines, it's 13, the word, Pines, and rent a kayak and take a trip. See you next time.